Good morning and welcome to the Cloffice. I hope that you are well this morning. A couple weeks ago, my dad preached this amazing message, and the bulk of it was out of Isaiah 52. And if you look at verse 7, it says, "How beautiful on the mountains are the feet of those who bring good news, who proclaim peace, who bring good tidings, who proclaim salvation, who say to Zion, your God reigns." How beautiful on the mountains are the feet of those who bring good news. And today, I want to ask you, what can you do to bring good news? What can you do to be those beautiful feet on the mountains that bring good news, that proclaim peace and bring good tidings and proclaim salvation? And so I want to encourage you today to spend some time and ask yourself that and reflect and say, Lord, what would you have me do? Perhaps you cannot leave your house in this season. And so there are still things that you can be doing, but maybe you can still leave your house. So there are definitely things that you can be doing. So I was just thinking about, what are some things that I can encourage people to do? Number one, our first line of being proactive, our first line of defense, our first line of being on the offense is prayer. We need to be praying for our nation. We need to be praying for the nations of the world. We need to be praying healing over the sick. We need to be praying a covering over those who are well, that they stay well. We need to be praying for the families who have lost loved ones. We need to be praying for the businesses that are having to stay closed and not continue what they do. All of these things affect where we live and what's going on. We need to be praying that people wouldn't just be talking about don't panic and have peace, but that they would actually experience the peace of God, experience the joy, experience that feeling of being held above the chaos and the fear. Because there's a lot of jokes going around about different things, but let's be completely honest. Jesus was always compassionate, and we need to be compassionate to people who, when they're out of their normal situation, it is unnerving. It is scary. And like, diseases aside, just being out of your normal routine, that can be very unsettling for a lot of people. So we need to be compassionate. We need to be loving. We need to be people who come alongside others to strengthen them, to bring peace into a situation, to bring love into a situation. In John 13:34, Jesus says, "A new command I give you, love one another as I have loved you." And Jesus loved in a lot of amazing ways. But he loved by being compassionate. He loved by healing. He loved by teaching and encouraging. He loved by sacrificing himself ultimately, but also sacrificing his time and his emotions to just love on people. He was the ultimate example of amazing love. And I want to encourage you today and in this season to be those beautiful feet that bring good news, that bring healing, that bring compassion, that bring kindness, perhaps that bring an encouraging note to someone's mailbox or a meal to someone's house. Be about the Father's business, because this is a great time to let the light of Jesus shine through you. Have an amazing day, and God bless.